Yo, and all that noise. What's happening? It's Deist. Let's do a recap, shall we? So, this weekend's CWL War, we faced Why So Golem. Came out on top, and looks like we cleared tens. Actually did really well on the 11s. We cleared the 11s and without any fails. We got went 3 for 3. So we forced 3 dip fails, which was awesome. I don't know. I don't think they were on top of their game. I think they're, from what I've heard, Why So Golem is a good clan, and I don't know. I was surprised that they didn't quite put it together up top the way we did. So GG to them, and I don't know. We got 3 10v10 triples. Our nines performed pretty well. Our bases performed pretty well. So let's look at a few nines before we jump into some 10v10s. Let's just pick out some names. Let's see what Andy did. Let's see what old Andy did here. Oh, that's right. He did go Vaho here. And he's been spreading out his healers crazy far since he's been burned a few times recently by a baby dragon coming out of the CC and sniping all 4 of his healers. That's happened to him at least twice lately. So, yeah, he always deploys them really far apart. Like, almost obnoxiously far apart, honestly. So he's getting a queen walk going from 8 down to 6 here. Breaks in with wall breakers. Rage up the queen. CC starts deploying, uses a poison early. And then sends in a hog here for the to try to finish the lure. Yeah, anytime now. There we go. And then Queen, funny enough, Queen actually gets the rest of the lure herself. And then, that's right. Look at this. All of his healers die to this baby dragon. Except for one, I think. Yeah, 1 healer. So the queen got not so much value, but it was, it's just unfortunate. So his queen's going to stay alive here for a little bit in the core. Finish off a few more buildings. King is down with Valks and a baby dragon to funnel. Wall breaks in. I don't know how that worked. Oh, it didn't work. Okay. So they're going to beat through the wall. A couple of loons down for this distracted archer tower. King's dead. Valks are still beating through a wall. So Valks finally get inside. Take out a few defenses, and then he's got... Looks like he's just got hogs for the back end. And, 1 heal spell. Hits a bomb with his hogs, but they're okay. Hits a second bomb, they're okay. So it looks like he has just enough to finish it off. That was actually quite funny because basically nothing went right in that raid. And he still somehow managed to make it work. I mean, he had a wall break fail. Queen died early. King didn't even go inside the base, but it was a really cool plan, so it ended up working. So GG to Indy. L Devil. Let's see who else is... Oop, looks like Andy had a 6er. Ismail had a 6er. I think Kim Forrest had a 6er. Deist had a 3-star. 1 single 3-star. Let's watch Aussie. We never get to watch Aussie anymore. Let's check Oot. Oh, this is that base that popped up, I don't know, I think it was like a month and a half ago. Someone built this base, and it spread throughout all high-level war clans. Everybody was running this base for a while. But once you figure out how to 3-star it, it's just like any other base, so there's really no point in running it anymore. So, this is actually the first time I've watched this raid. So I'm curious to see what he does here. So maybe he was just going for a lure right there. Get the queen down. So it's just going to be... Queen's just going to be... King joins queen. They're just going to trade for the CC and the queen. So that's good. Get rid of that witch. Pop queen. Take out enemy. Wizard down there helping. So... Alright, so king and queen are done. Now it's just... So those goblins out of the CC are irrelevant. And then from here, it's just haste loons through the base. Get lava hounds on top of those ADs in the center. Looks like queen will stay alive for cleanup. And... I mean, basically, yeah, the key to a base like this is just overwhelm the ADs with loons. Pretty good pathing. Still has 11 loons left, for Christ's sakes. So he's working up around the top of the base. Going to deploy more up there. Finds a Tesla farm. So, okay, all 4 ADs are down. Everything's closing in on the Tesla farm. Still has 3 loons left. That looks like he's going to use those for cleanup. Nice, okay. So, that's how you 3-star that base for anybody that sees this base in the future. It became popular for a while because it was really unmeta and really difficult to get value out of a kill squad on this base. So, but nicely did by Oz. Good attack. Let's watch one more Town Hall 9A. Tax Collector, Aragorn. Okay, Aragorn. Let's watch Aragorn. He had I think it was a fresh 6-pack this war. And, yeah, he is a new member of the clan. I forget where he's from, but new member, and clearly a really good attacker. So, it's going to be, I don't know, what, Queen Walk and Witches? Or no. Witches around the outside with a kill squad in the middle, okay. So, King, Queen down, Bowlers down, Witches are already working their way through, like, across this front section and getting around the outside of the base. Jump's going to get his kill squad through the core here. Poison enemy CC. Has a second jump lined up here. There it goes. So yeah, kill squad got quite a bit already. They're still working slowly on the backside. Witches are doing really well on the outside. Witches are doing really well on the outside. And yeah, Queen pops ability. Clearing out, let's see, get rid of this Expo. And then, looks like all the Teslas were kind of set up to defend against this type of an attack, but it still worked. Yeah, that's pretty much GG. I mean, his Queen just died in the core, but with all these Witches left, there's no way. Witches plus healers, yeah, there's no way this can defend. So we'll speed that up a little bit. Nice quick Witch attack. I'm really not a fan of this strategy myself, because once the meta breaks, this will no longer be, you know what I mean? Like I don't like using hyper meta attacks, because once the meta breaks, it's like that leaves you back at square one as far as, I don't know. I just don't like getting used to something that's overpowered. Alright, so then we had, what was it, 11? 11, 10, 9 that were tripled by 10s. So let's look at these. So Fahim had a 10v10 6-pack. So big old fat massive shout out to him. Their number 11 Ollie was actually running single Infernos, and I'm not sure why, but so we definitely took advantage of that. So king down, queen down, get a quick funnel. Wall break in. So Queen's gonna hopefully get AD, Wizard Tower, Expo, and then also the Inferno. And then actually probably get enemy Queen as well. Skelly spell down to distract her. Yeah, that was a really cool opener. That was a really, really cool opener. So 3 ADs left, one single Inferno left, and one corner of the base taken out already. So gonna start a almost spammy type Laloon here from 6. Get some nice early haste spells down, build some momentum, keep all those loons moving in like a line, like a wall, throughout this left side of the base. Get some more loons coming in from 9. Single Inferno's not really even a threat at this point. And then still has just deployed more loons at 12 and still has 5 left. Get a rage spell down. Just smash this top side of this base. Just too many loons. Way too many loons. And then looks like Fahim uses 5 balloons for. Actually, he might not even drop them. He might just swag them out. Swags out a heal. GG by Fahim. Good attack, mate. Gotta swag out the heal on the clan castle. Alright, so that was one of 2 10v10 triples by Fahim. Let's look at the second one. Kind of an awkward base design, kind of an interesting base design. All 3 expos right here in the core. So it looks like he's going to do Suicide Queen again. Wall break in. Good wall breakers. So Queen is definitely going to get Inferno at this point. I forget if what all else she gets. She might get this next air defense. I'm not sure. Yeah, she does. So that was a really good opener. Jump down. Golem's already been up against the wall tanking here at 330. King and Bowler's down. So they're going to jump in, just get what little value they can. Hopefully get the enemy queen. Puts down a rage for him. So second AD is down. Hound comes out of the CC. Looks like Bowlers are going to get enemy queen here. Yep, they do. And then it's Laloon from, I forget if he starts at the top side. Yeah, top side. So only has 2 hounds, which is what you see on a lot of these triples now. Just use 2 hounds and just overwhelm everything with balloons and spells. Gets freeze down on the Inferno, rage on the left side of the top, and push all the balloons down towards the last AD. And King and Bowlers are still, or at least the Bowlers are still alive, still getting value. And then just overwhelms these last few defenses with balloons. So yeah, that's the whole base. That is a triple. Another really nice Laloon hit by Fahim. Good stuff, man. So, I suppose we have to look at my hit on 9. Let's take a look at this base for a second. Okay, so what we were originally doing was we were putting our queen down right here, right just outside of this gold mine. Wall breaking in at this corner above the cannon, and then having queen get 2 ADs plus the Inferno. And then on one of the attacks, we were lucky enough for her to get enemy queen. And then what we were doing was starting a Golem and Bowler kill squad from right here, and jumping in, jumping again, getting all the way to here. But we were investing 3 or even 4 spells into that kill squad, leaving a Laloon from these 2 ADs down and across the base to 9. But I was talking to York, and he said, dude, why don't you just do that opener, get 2 ADs in Inferno, and then just spam Laloon? And which I really liked, because we could come in from these 2 ADs, overwhelm this area with balloons, and then also deploy at the same time from 6, and have everything meet at the core, and then move across and fan out. And it worked really, really well, so let's take a look at that. I ended up with 4 hastes and 3 heals for my balloons. So this was a really good opener. We did this opener, I think, 4 times on the base before we finally tripled it. So giant goes down, 5 wall breakers. Put the queen down, get a wizard to funnel. And then queen's going to go elixir pump, cannon. And then she's going to go left AD, right AD. And then pop her for the Inferno. So there goes that. And then starting from 3 here, we'll get the Lawland down. So the enemy queen's still up, so I have a Skelly spell because we figured that might happen. Nice heavy deployment on this top side. Pretty much 4 to 5 balloons on each of these defenses, and then start again from 6. Only saving 4 loons for the backside. Haste everything in from 6. Have it meet up over the core. Skelly spells down for the queen. Heal there. Heal again at these wizard towers at 7, or at 5 rather. And then I'll have a haste to get through the core, and then a heal to keep everything healthy over top of all these Teslas. Put the king down to just a tank and to start cleanup, and then deploy my last 4 loons. And yeah, that's pretty much it. There's a whole bunch of Skellies giving me problems, but I have a poison for those, which I'm going to drop right now. There goes that. And then plenty of balloons left. Pop king for cleanup and stuff. And yeah, that's the base. So good call by York, turning that incredibly complex plan into a very manageable Laloon. That was, I mean, dude, there were so many moving parts, so many different ways to mess up on the plan we were using before. And it was a good plan. It would have worked. But everything had to be absolutely perfect. This was much more forgiving. So, I mean, obviously, I'm not even that good of an attacker, and I still got it. So yeah, that was the war. Again, big shout out to our 10 of the 11 guys, Synapse and Simon. They did really well in the 11s, and did really well on dips. Everything just went really well. So, good game to Why So Golem, and good luck the rest of your season.